Hey y'all, I'm Hanny XOXO and welcome to or back to my channel. I run a small crochet business called XOXO Crochet Plus Whimsy where I sell mostly crocheted plushies, all handmade by moi at in-person markets. I also try to post everything that I make on social media such as Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Lemon8, you name it, and I'll have all those linked down below, as well as any other patterns or links that I mention in today's video. Today is Sunday, and welcome to yet another spooky week in my life as a crochet small business owner. And this week will probably actually be the last spooky week of crochet that we have since Friday is Halloween, which I'm so excited for. Let me know again in the comments what y'all are planning to do for Halloween or what you're planning to dress up as. I am so curious. I love Halloween. It's my favorite holiday, and I'm so sad that I'm already having to talk about Christmas because of my market that I have coming up, which, by the way, I am filming a little market vlog series, hopefully. I already filmed the first video, which is of some yarn shopping, also telling y'all my market plan and some tips that I have for creating a market plan. And that video already has over an hour of footage, and I still have to try to edit all that down. Hopefully I'll have that out before you're seeing this video. So if you haven't watched that video yet, definitely go ahead and check that out. Either right now or after you watch this video, no rush, but it was kind of fun to do, fun to film, fun to shop. And then y'all can also know a little bit more about what I'm planning to do for my market. As I said, I am hoping that this does become a little bit of a series for this market, so hopefully I will be sprinkling some market prep vlogs in between my weekly vlogs. So if you are someone who is more interested in the actual crochet talk, market talk, all that fun stuff, those videos will be out for y'all, because I know in these vlogs I do tend to yap your ears off and talk about unrelated things to crochet, just giving y'all my personal life updates, random things like that. So if you are more focused in on the crochet stuff, that should be mostly crochet focused. Obviously, I can't promise 100% because I am who I am and I do be talking a lot, but it's definitely much more structured and organized than these weekly vlogs. So if you're more into that style of videos, definitely look forward to more of those to come. I also wanted to give y'all the update about my website. Yes, it is now closed, but I am already considering reactivating. I don't even know if that's exactly what it would be, but I used to have an Etsy shop, and I don't know if that account still exists, if the shop is still somewhere out in this universe. But if I'm able to reactivate that, I might try to get back into Etsy. I'm not for sure. There's also the option of just starting a brand new website and doing the Shopify trial all over again, because it's only $1 a month for your first 3 months of using Shopify. So I might do that again. I'm still not sure. But since I have a market coming up, that's usually when I do get the most attention or traffic, I guess, to my social medias, all that. And it's just unfortunate because, of course, when I was trying out having a website, I didn't have any markets during that time, but now I do have a market coming up. And I honestly think Etsy might be the way to go for now, especially because I know that Etsy, the search results are a lot better. Like if somebody is searching for a certain whatever, they're most likely to find the result on Etsy than for the Google results to take them directly to my website. So I'm thinking that that might be the better option for now. We'll see, and of course I'll keep y'all updated if I do decide to do anything, make any changes, whatever, and I'll let y'all know how that experience ends up going for me if I do decide to go the online selling route again. Now on to my custom order, the Halloweenies. And I actually did finish the Halloweenies, and not only did I finish them, but I don't have them anymore. They were picked up this morning, but don't worry, before they got picked up, I did film a little clip for y'all. I just didn't want to start the vlog there because I do look a little bit crazy. I wanted to get a little bit put together first before starting out my weekly vlog in case there's anyone new here. I don't want y'all to think I look crazy when I first wake up in the morning. Well, I do look crazy when I first wake up in the morning, but I don't want y'all to think I always look crazy, only when I first wake up in the morning. So, let's roll the clip. Hey y'all, it's Sunday morning. I just woke up like 30 minutes ago, so sorry I look so crazy, but I wanted to hop on and give you guys one last update for the custom order that I've been working on, the Halloweeny custom order. If it is your first time here, hello and welcome, by the way, but I have been working on a Halloween custom order for the past about a month now, and this order consisted of 8 surprise Halloweeny ghosts. I can show one to you now so you know what I'm talking about. Basically, it's these little ghosty guys that sit on top of a pumpkin. How cute, how adorable. We love a classic sheet ghost for Halloween. But the surprise part of it is it reveals the Halloweeny, which, yes, this is what I mean when I say Halloweeny ghost. It's because there's a weenie under the ghost. But yes, I finally finished all 8 of these guys, so let's see if I can hold them all right now to show y'all. Here's number 1, number 2. Not me only having 2 and I'm already struggling. Like, girl, there's 6 more. Let's get it together. Here's number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7. Ah, this is crazy. Number 8. There's all 8 Halloweeny Halloweeny ghosties. I don't know why I'm insisting on trying to hold all 8 of them right now. Like, for some reason, I feel like you guys aren't gonna believe me if I, like, only show you guys a few. So I'm like, let me show them all. Let me hold them all. I have a table right next to me. I'm like, I could have just sat them up on the table and showed you guys. I also literally filmed them and took photos of them this morning. Could have showed you that way, but always gotta make it hard on myself. So, just wanted to show you guys that update. Also, my little completed board, because I don't know, it always makes me like so happy when my board is completed when I'm working on a big project and I have every single number is circled, every single check is checked, everything is done. Love to see it. So I'm just really happy that I have this custom order done. And I don't even know if I said the reason why I like had to hop on so quick right now while I look awful to tell you guys this, but it's because my friend is coming right now this morning to pick these guys up. So that's why I'm awake at the butt crack of dawn having to do these weenies, because usually, y'all, I am a night owl. I'm a night girly. I'll be up all night long, but I hate the mornings. Okay, when I tell y'all it's early, I'm not a lie. I was about to take the Halloweenies outside to try to get some better footage of them with the outside lighting, and let me show you guys what it looks like out here. Like, literally so much fog. Can't see anything. Here we are on this good, early, nice, beautiful Sunday morning to give my friend her Halloweenies that she's been so waiting and longing for the whole month. So I'm so excited to finally be giving those to her. And I just want to show you guys this, my final little update for these little Halloweenies, and I'm excited to finally be giving them to her. They've been sitting in my house for so long now. So I mean, love you guys. Love you guys. It's been nice having y'all around, but I am happy to finally be giving you guys to your proper homes. Now, let's get back to the other updates today where I hopefully am looking a lot better than this. So the Halloweenies are now gone. And as happy as I am that I finally got them out of the house and finally to our friend, I am kind of sad about it because they actually were so cute and funny. I do wish that I would have taken more videos of them, gotten more content of them, just because they're so funny. I don't really know what I was doing, what I was thinking, why I was slacking on making like TikToks and shorts. I guess I've just been so into this long form content recently that I just totally forgot that like TikTok exists. But I am happy that I got to document the whole process of making all of them and everything like that on here with all of y'all. Thank you guys for those of you who've stuck around for the whole process. My friend also absolutely loved them. She was so funny. She said she wanted to keep two of them for herself, but she does want to give them all away. So I was thinking about it, and I might have to make her something special, maybe for the holidays or something that could be funny like that or cute. Something, along the weenie lines, if you know what I mean. If you guys have seen any other fun weenie patterns like that, definitely tag me in them. Let me know. I'm the weenie girl now, I guess. So definitely let me know about that because this friend especially, like, she loves that kind of humor and stuff like that, so I think she would really appreciate a little holiday themed weenie of some sort. But yes, the weenies are now all gone and I'm done with custom orders for now. Hopefully maybe in the future I'll have more, but now that the custom order is out of the way and done with, I can finally lock in on market prep. Again, look out for all those market prep videos to come. I'll also be updating y'all a little bit on here to show y'all like what I've been making during the week, things like that, because I honestly have already strayed from my market plan and I did buy some patterns that I wasn't originally planning to include in my market plan, but they were on sale and I'd been wanting them for a while, so I had to. I mean, I feel like that's justified. So definitely look out for everything that I'll be making. I've already made a few cutesy little things that I'm excited to show y'all. I've actually gotten really back into making the minis, which is great because I was dreading making minis for so long. But I think that finally being able to make the weenies for the custom order, as well as my spooky beanie that I recently made for myself, that's finally broken me out of whatever funk I was in when it came to making minis, because I've been making a lot of minis lately and I'm excited to show them all to you super soon. I was just gonna leave y'all there, but since I do have something right next to me that I just made, I thought it would be kind of fun to show y'all because this was not on my original market plan. This was one of the patterns that I spontaneously, I have had it on my wish list for a while, but I did kind of impulsively purchase it in the moment, but it had been on my wish list for a long time. It is this popping kitty in a teacup. Isn't it so cute? This pattern is by Cable and Canvas. Oops. And if you did watch my first market prep video where we went yarn shopping, you may have noticed that I did include two other Cable and Canvas patterns in my market prep plan. That is the Popping Mermaids and the Little Christmassy Pops. And Cable and Canvas, I don't know if they always have this sale or if they just had this sale at the time, but it was if you bought 5 patterns, you got 20% off. And so, of course, I was gonna buy 5 patterns because I mean, I just love the Cable and Canvas patterns. I love that they're all fidget toys. I don't know. I'm really into it. I don't know if other people are, but they're also really fun and quick to make as well. So I highly recommend them. And I have already done the bunny and a carrot pattern in the past. And so I wanted to purchase more patterns for this market. I had been wanting to get this one as well, just for funsies, and of course I had to make it. And y'all know I love a kitty in a costume. If y'all have been here before, I love a little kitty in a costume. I'm such a crazy cat lady. And I mean, this one isn't in a costume, I guess. It's a kitty in a teacup. And then I did modify it. I just crocheted a little Santa hat on top of it. Definitely made it a little too big. I'll have to adjust that in the future, but I still think it's so cute. Hopefully y'all can see it well. Hopefully I'm showing it good enough. But yes, I definitely recommend all of the cable and canvas patterns. So easy, quick to follow. And I can't wait to make the other ones that I got. Well, I actually, should I just show that one to y'all now too? I did make one of the other ones. It's not as fun as this one. It's more of a common one, but I still think they're so cute. Let me just go grab them. So again, I feel like these, like, they aren't as exciting as the little kitty in the teacup because a lot of other crocheters also make these, but I had never made them before. And I know that this pattern is really popular now, and I'm sure you can get it for free all over Instagram and different people's websites, whoever, whatever. But since, again, the cable and canvas patterns were on sale for that buy 5 and get 20% off. Plus, I do, again, just really enjoy the cable and canvas patterns. Would love to support another crochet creator. So I got the little popping mushroom pattern. And these guys, I've always thought they were so cute, and I'm happy that I am finally part of the club now of making them. Hopefully, they're not too overdone now. Hopefully, people are still into them. Everyone who I've shown them to has absolutely loved them, so hopefully that's the same for my markets. I did already make 5 of them. Again, these guys were not part of my original market prep plan, but I feel like mushrooms are just so popular in general during all seasons, all year long. And I mean, the little popping guys are so cool. I don't know if people at this market have seen them before, so I'm excited for them to make their debut. And that's all the plushies I have to show y'all right now. I will definitely be back though when I have more little dudes made to come show y'all, so definitely stay tuned. Hey y'all, today is Wednesday, and let me just tell y'all, I don't really have anything interesting to update y'all about from yesterday or Monday because I literally spent the entirety of like both of those days editing together my first video in my market prep little series that I'm trying to do right now. And oof, if y'all enjoy a long video, then if you haven't watched that one yet, definitely go watch that one after you watch this one because it is almost 2 hours long. So if you have a big project that you're working on, or if you're wanting to start a good sized project, that might be a good video to put on in the background. You know, it was a fun time. I shared my market plan with y'all, some of my market tips. We did some fun little parfait chunky yarn shopping. It was a good old time. Definitely check that out if you're interested. But I spent literally like almost the entirety of those 2 days just editing. I was, however, crocheting while I was editing, which maybe that was why the editing was taking so long, but also my crocheting was taking a long time because I kept having to put it down and write or click or whatever. I also don't have a mouse, so I use like my trackpad for everything. Anyway, it's just a bunch of that's just a bunch of technical whatever that y'all don't care about. But I did want to show y'all the little tiny guy that I did crochet while I was editing that video. And this might seem kind of sad because I did tell y'all I was editing for 2 days and this is all I got done. But I crocheted another kitty in a teacup because I really am just so obsessed with this pattern after I made that holiday themed one. And so, yes, it pops out of its little teacup. And yes, I did make it all mushroomy themed. The little teacup itself is like a little mushroom theme, and then I made the little kitty ears, little mushroom type ears. I don't know. I thought it was a cute idea, and I think that it turned out really cute. And that's why I do just like love this pattern as well. I think I already mentioned it, but I have so many other ideas of like little cats and little types of things I want to put them in. And so this pattern, you really can like customize it to do whatever you want with it. I mean, I already did this pattern twice, making it with different variations and not even following just the plain old pattern, because y'all know how I am. I got to make all my plushies so extra and add the most detail to them. But I just think this little guy is so adorable, and hopefully he sells at my market. Technically, again, wasn't on my market plan, but I just thought he was so cute, and I got this idea in my head. And you know, when you get like a crochet idea and then you just have to make it right then and there, that's how I felt with this guy. I was like, I just have to make him. That's why I made him while I was editing. And he surprisingly actually turned out so good for me doing it while I was editing and doing all the embroidery while editing. So, this is my biggest project that I've done so far this week. Can you believe? I'm also working on another project that I should probably finish it tonight so that it's all ready to go tomorrow. I don't have to stress because I have plans tomorrow too. I'm supposed to go to my cousin's house and carve pumpkins with her. It should be a good time. But let me show y'all the project that I'm working on. It's a spooky season themed project, and I have already shown it previously, but when I showed it before, it was literally just a little tiny ball with two big eyeballs. And now I have a few more details going on with it, and I just have to sew on two more pieces and then it'll be done. Let me just grab it. Let me stop leaving y'all in suspense and grab this plushie to show y'all. All right, y'all, and here is the little plushie that I've been working on. Last time y'all saw him, he was just a little tiny head, and now he's actually almost fully formed. The wings are not sewn onto him. He's actually just a little head, but now he actually has his whole face embroidered. He has little ears now, and he has his body. And then these wings, I honestly, I don't know. I'm still confused. I don't know if I made them right. Maybe I just need to finish the wings first, because they do, similar to how dragon wings are. If you've crocheted dragons before, they have the like single crochets along the outside, and then the surface single, or actually not surface single crochets. It's just embroidered, I think, these ones down here to make the little lines on the wing. You know what I'm saying? But basically, I just don't know. I don't know if I made them right. I feel like they don't look the same as they do in the photo. I'll pop a photo up maybe like right here or something. It'll be too late by the time y'all are seeing this because I am trying to finish this by tonight. Maybe I'll come on with another update and show y'all, and hopefully it looks good. But I don't know. I don't know if I made them right or not. But no matter how I put them on the bat, I feel like they don't look right. It said that the scalloped edge should be like on the bottom, I think. Sorry, I'm just showing y'all like the back of the bat to show y'all what I was thinking it would be like. I mean, I don't know. Does that look right? Is that how you'd imagine a bat to look? Let me know. Maybe actually. I don't know. I'm so indecisive. But I did want to show y'all that I'm working on this little guy. And yes, I do, of course, want to get him done in time for Halloween so that I can post him maybe on Halloween or before Halloween for like a little spooky season, little crochet. I should have been posting my spooky guys all week for Halloween week. I don't know. I've been slacking on my content, y'all. I need to get better at it. But it's also Bat Appreciation Week, and so of course I also just wanted to get him done in time for Bat Appreciation Week so that I can post him for that. Since it's your week, dude. You got to be appreciated. So hopefully I'll come on soon to update y'all on this bat. Hopefully he'll be done. Hopefully the wings will look good and I won't be feeling weird about them anymore, but we shall see. In terms of other items that I have crocheted since I last talked to y'all, I actually at nighttime have been working on some market prep for the little mini guys. So I already actually finished market prepping all of my mini sea turtles, which I will show those guys in an actual market prep video, since those items were actually on my market prep list. Plus, I mean, it's just mini sea turtles. I doubt y'all are too excited over those. But that is really all I've gotten to so far this week. I know, y'all, I've been slacking again, but again, it's hard because things just keep coming up and we just keep getting busy. Even if we're supposed to not be busy, something just always comes up. And this week, the thing that came up was my fiance buying a new car, which is really awesome and just really great for us. Great for her, especially because she really needed a new car real bad. So I'm very happy that we did that, but it's just been taking up a lot of time with, I mean, initially having to, shop for the car and browse, and then why is it that when you're buying a car, you have to sit in the dealership for like 5 hours just like looking at paperwork and everything? Like, I get it, but I don't. Maybe I just don't get it because I bought my car online because, like, I just don't be going places like that. But I was like, this is a lot. And then today we also had to take it in to, like, get it serviced or, like, just to make sure that everything looks good on it, which took up, like, the whole day. And it's already past 6 p.m. now. So, honestly, my goal for tonight is just to finish the bat, and then I'll see if I can get around to making any other fun stuff. Alright, so now that I've yapped to y'all, updated y'all with the updates that I can think about right now, I'm gonna go ahead and start to work on that little bat, try to get him finished. But before I do that, I did symbolically want to do a little something with y'all because I still haven't erased the weenie board yet. And I don't know why I didn't do this when I did the update about the Halloweenies, the final little update of showing y'all the Halloweenies and showing y'all the completed board. I just left the board like this. I didn't erase it. Maybe it's just because I miss the weenies so much. I need to have a memory of them just sitting in my house at all times. Who knows? But I think it's about time that we erase this board because I'm trying to market prep and I need to use this whiteboard to keep track of all my market prep patterns. Hopefully, I'll also in one of my market prep videos, I'll show y'all like what I'm gonna end up putting on this board and how I'm gonna keep track of all my little guys that I'm trying to prep for that market. But for now, I think it's finally time that we erase this board. And of course, I don't have a big eraser, so we are gonna take our time with this little tiny guy. I know I could just spray this. I have like whiteboard cleaning spray that I could totally use right now. But instead, we're just gonna do this. Also, don't know if y'all can tell that I am not left-handed, and so this is just looking kind of crazy the way that I'm doing this. Oh my gosh, y'all, this has been on here so long. The weenie one has, because I finished the weenies first before everything else. It's hard to erase. Ah, I should have just grabbed, like, even a paper towel. Like, you don't need an eraser for this, but, like, girl, we're really gonna take 10 minutes to erase our weenie board. I also think it's so funny. I just kept calling them the weenies. It started as the Halloweenies, but then I got over that so fast and I was like, we're crocheting weenies. Like, girl, if y'all were new here in any of the weenie segments, that's crazy. We finally did it! We erased the board! Don't worry, I'll definitely clean it off better before I actually start to put my market prep plan on here. But I just want to symbolically erase the board with y'all since y'all have been with me through this whole journey of receiving my first custom order. But not only that, but my first like huge custom order. I mean, it was my first custom order in general, but it was also big. It wasn't just one item, it was 8 items. So thanks to all of y'all who joined me for all of my custom order updates during my little weekly vlogs, because I really did have so much fun making that custom order. And I'm hoping that maybe we'll have more custom orders to make together in the future. Alrighty, y'all. It has been a few hours, and I did what I told y'all I was gonna do, and I finished the little bat buddy. And before I show him to y'all, I don't know if I should give my thoughts. Should I let y'all form an opinion first, and then tell y'all my opinion? Let's do that. Let me show y'all the little bat, and then I'm gonna tell y'all what I thought about him, what I thought about the pattern, all that kind of good stuff. Alright, so here is the little bat in all his glory. Little baby bat. I don't know if y'all can tell, I gave him like little tiny fangs. He is a baby bat, so you know, he has little tiny fangs, but here are his wings. I definitely can say that I do like his wings better now that I actually finished them and put them on him. I think that now they definitely make a lot more sense than they did before. And then here is what he looks like from the back. And in case you're wondering as well what colors I used for him, I did use Seal in Parfait Chunky for his darker colors. And then I used Fog in Parfait Chunky for his lighter accents and his body. And now for my overall thoughts. So, first, in the pattern, at least it looked like the wings were very much secured in place, but mine, actually, right now, they are staying in place. So maybe I'm a liar right now. But before they were not staying in place like they are now. But what is kind of cool about that is that they do flap, so you can make his wings flap. Now that I have him on camera, why am I starting to like him more now? Because okay, I'm gonna be honest, my opinion of when I initially finished him, I I was disappointed. I was disappointed, y'all. And I have not felt disappointed in one of my projects or in a plushie that I've made in a while, but see, now that I look at him, I do kind of love him. I just wasn't really sold on the wings at first. But then what made me kind of fall in love with the wings is that you can actually wrap them around like this. So like he can be a sleeping little bat. Isn't that so cute? The more I look at him, actually, I kind of love him now. But I will say about the pattern, and also, no hate at all to the pattern designer, creator. Also, no hate at all to the pattern because obviously this is a super adorable pattern, but the process was a little bit tricky. So, if you're a beginner, I probably wouldn't recommend this pattern. Also, if you're looking for market prep patterns specifically, this is not going to be a market prep pattern. This is not, I would say, a market prep friendly at all because you literally have to sew every single thing on from his ears to his head, the body, everything on the wings, even his feet. I ended up just embroidering his feet because I didn't want to sew more pieces on. But there's just a lot of sewing, plus all the embroidery of the face. And honestly, I feel like the reason why I felt disappointed when I finished him up and was looking at him and everything is just because he did take me a long time to make. I put a lot of hours into this little guy, a lot of weeks. It took me a while, and he's just so tiny. Which honestly, maybe that's on me. I could have used a thicker yarn and a bigger hook size, but I used the same type of yarn, hook size, well, not same exact type of yarn, but a similar type of yarn to the one that was used in the pattern. And the same hook size, all of that as in the pattern. I could have sized up to make him a little bit bigger. So if I do want to make more of these little bats in the future, now I know for next time, instead of using Parfait Chunky, I'll probably use like a basics chenille brights situation. And I just think that that would also help with the wing stabilization as well. Because, for example, I make these little butterflies, which is actually the one and only pattern that is my own pattern that I make. Maybe one day I'll put out the pattern or put out a tutorial or something for those little guys. But I use the basic chenille brights for the butterfly wings, and they always stay in place. But also, granted, these butterflies that I make are a lot smaller than this bat, and the wings are also a lot smaller, so I'm not sure if that would hold up for this guy, but I think it would because that yarn is a lot thicker than if you've used Parfait Chunky before, you know it's very Like, it feels like it can just fall apart in your hand, honestly. So, mistake on my part, but again, I do just think he turned out so cute. Which is funny because, again, I was disappointed when I initially made him and was looking at him, but now that I'm looking at him on display, I think he's really adorable. Let me know what you guys think. Do y'all think it was worth it to make this guy? Because, again, as I said, he took me a lot of hours to make for just this size of plushie. So that also makes it hard for markets as well with just like the pricing situation, because now I have to think about, I don't know what kind of price I would put on him, because I did honestly, I put like as much time into this little tiny guy as I put in to like the Pride axolotls that I've made before, and like the two-headed bunny and really big plushies like that. And those plushies, I charge 60 bucks for them, and there's no way that I would charge that much for this little tiny dude. So, I don't know, something to think about. But those are just my overall thoughts on the finished plushie as well as the pattern, which will again be linked down below. And again, I think that the pattern, the finished product of the pattern does end up really adorable, but the pattern was again just a little bit difficult to follow. So if you are a beginner, might not be the best one for you to start with, but it was still a fun project, and I overall I did enjoy making it. I got burnt out a little tiny bit, but it's worth it for the cute little finished bat. Hey y'all, today is November 1st. Happy November. Also, happy birthday month to me, and happy birthday month to anyone else who has a November birthday out there. So, first of all, if I'm looking crazy right now, it's because it's the morning. I just woke up not too long ago, and of course, it's the day after Halloween. And so I'm feeling a little tired. I'm still sipping on my coffee. Hmm. So that's why I'm looking wild. But I did want to film this little update for y'all because my hope is to get this video edited, uploaded, all that good stuff today for y'all. First things first, Halloween, which I'm so sad that October is over, Halloween is over. If y'all have been here for a second, you'll know Halloween is my absolute favorite holiday. And we had so much fun last night. If you've been here for the whole costume saga, we did end up dressing up as the Sleigh Boy and Sleigh Boy Bunny like we were supposed to, but we did kind of change up our costumes a little bit. I'll put a photo up for y'all to see what we looked like. But we ended up not going to the party that we were supposed to go to, and we just ended up trick or treating instead with my fiance's niece and nephew. So, of course, I didn't want to be a full like Playboy bunny out there trick or treating. So, I had like little shorts on and I was trying to look appropriate, you know. But I know that I mentioned that I was gonna wear possibly my hat that I made, my half red, half black bunny beanie that I did specifically make for this costume. But then, if you've been here, you'll know we changed it up a little bit. And I was actually gonna wear the beanie because, I don't know, I thought that that would be cuter than the actual bunny ears since we were trick-or-treating and not going to the adult party. But I actually, when I did my makeup, so, you know, of course I wanted to give that dead girl look. I've also never dressed up as something spooky before on Halloween. This year was my first year, so I really wanted to try to go like all out for that, like, I just got killed type of look. And so, of course, I wanted to use a bunch of fake blood, and your girl has never used fake blood until last night. And why did it just never dry? Like, why was it just like wet the whole night? And so I was just terrified to put the beanie on that I spent freaking days making and absolutely love. And so I didn't wear the beanie because too much fake blood. I didn't want it to get anywhere. I don't know if y'all can see, my hair is literally like pink now because the fake blood turned it pink, which I don't have a problem with. I've almost always had pink hair and I love having pink hair. So honestly, that's a bonus to it. But if y'all ever are trying to work with fake blood and you've never done it before, definitely 100% test it out before you actually want to go all in for your costume, because it was kind of crazy. But we did look really, really good, so I'm happy with the way that our costumes turned out. I felt bad though, because I feel like especially her nephew like didn't even recognize me at first. I think he was a little bit afraid of my costume, and then when it was nighttime he was like hugging up on me again, because I feel like the darkness kind of covered everything. But again, we were supposed to go to a party, but I haven't been feeling well lately. It's been so freaking hot. It's literally been 90 degrees like every day the past week. 90 Fahrenheit, not Celsius. That would be even more insane. But 90 degrees Fahrenheit the past like week, and I have a heat-induced chronic illness, and so I've just been dead like the whole week. And then my fiance also just started working both of her jobs because she started her new second job, and so she was just absolutely worn out, tired, and we just wanted to hang out with family. So that's what we did last night. But of course, enough of me yapping on about myself and what I did. I want to know what y'all did too. So if you dressed up, let me know what you dressed up as, because again, Halloween is my favorite holiday and I love seeing what everyone dressed up as. I love hearing about everyone's costumes, love hearing about all the unique costumes. So if you dressed up, definitely let me know what you dressed up as. Also, let me know what y'all did for Halloween. Were y'all like us? Did you just spend it with family? Did you take your kids out trick-or-treating or anything like that? Or did you end up going to a fun party? Or maybe you just stayed home and did some spooky crocheting, watched some spooky movies, hand out candy. I don't know. I just love to hear about everyone's Halloween plans, because again, I love Halloween, love everything about it. So definitely let me know what y'all were up to on Halloween, because again, like always, I'm nosy and I want to know. But enough about Halloween. Sadly, it's over. We have to wait a whole 365, 364 now, more days, until Halloween comes again. So, we gotta wait it out. But at least this year was a lot of fun. And next, I actually want to jump back. I know I already showed y'all the bat that I crocheted, and it's so funny because I was like, I need to post this bat this week for Bat Appreciation Week, and guess who hasn't even posted the bat anywhere yet? I know, I'm behind. I need to get it together, y'all. This is a business. I need to get it together. But I did just want to wrap back to the bat because I haven't rewatched that clip or edited it yet, so I'm not exactly sure what I said in it. But I just hope that I wasn't going like too hard on the pattern or anything like that, because it was a good pattern. And I also totally forgot to mention, but I'm pretty sure that the pattern writer, their first language also, like, it's not even English, because the pattern came with two different PDFs. I'm pretty sure the other one is in French, maybe, possibly, but basically in another language. So I'm pretty sure the pattern writer, like, their first language is not even English. So shout out to them for even putting out an English pattern. Like, that's amazing already. Also, shout out to them just for making the pattern. I don't know if I've mentioned it before, but I do not write any of my own patterns. Well, I write one of my own patterns, but only one pattern do I write that's completely my own. Everything else, I use everyone else's patterns. I'll modify them to make them however I want, but I'm still using their patterns. So definitely anyone who's out there writing patterns is already doing way better than I am. So I will never, ever, ever hate on any pattern writer. Literally, someone could put out a pattern for a worm and I will praise them. Like, thank you for that pattern. So definitely no hate at all to the pattern designer, anything like that. Also, again, I feel like he turned out really, really cute. And so it definitely was worth the time and some of the confusion that I had to make him. I just wanted to give, I don't know, hopefully it wasn't too harsh. I did just want to give certain, I guess, warnings in case y'all are beginners out there, in case it is hard for y'all to follow patterns. This pattern is just a little bit tricky, but that does not by no means mean that it is a bad pattern. It's a great pattern. Obviously, this plushie turned out so, so, so adorable. I also think I forgot to mention it, but in the back here with the wings, in case y'all do end up getting this pattern and want to make it yourself, definitely y'all can see in the back here, I just tied knots for the embroidery of the wing, but definitely I suggest, you know, just going through the like the front loop only when you tie it around so that it doesn't show up in the back like that. I still think it's fine because I mean I could redo it easily. Like it's not a big deal if I wanted to embroider that part, but I honestly like I think it looks fine. Also again for the size of the plushie, I've already put a lot of hours of work into it and I'm not really trying to put any more time into it. No offense to you, little guy, because you are so adorable, but I just don't know how much profit I could get out of him, and I still have to make a lot more things, which let me show y'all actually what I am working on next too. And this is like half finished, but I just want to show y'all something. So here is what I've been working on last night and a little bit this morning. Just a little penguin. Obviously he doesn't have feet yet or his little flippers, not flippers, fins? What are those called? I feel like that word isn't right. But basically, he's not finished yet. He also, if y'all did watch my newest market prep video, you might remember that he is supposed to have a little hat and a little scarf, which I still gotta make those pieces as well. But I just wanted to show y'all a little something that I've been working on. Again, though, with this guy, I feel like maybe I do just need to start increasing my hook size, maybe would be a start because I do have really tight tension and I feel like all my guys turn out really small, even though I mean this one has a lot of color changes and everything, which I don't want to sound like I'm complaining though either, because obviously like I love to crochet and I don't mind having to do the extra things. It's just when I'm specifically trying to market prep, I just really need to pick and choose like which patterns I do, and like with the size of the plushies, making sure that they're a good size for how much I want to sell them for. Because these penguins I have sold for $13 in the past, and I tried to raise it to 15 and nobody would buy them. And so, I don't know, but this guy is so small. I feel like I can't even charge 13 for him. I feel like my tension has gotten tighter as I've continued making plushies because I don't want like holes, you know, in them. So I don't know. I'm just very particular and I don't know, y'all, but I do love the penguins. I think that they're so freaking cute. So I can't wait to finish this little guy, and hopefully I will be showing him soon in a market prep update type of video where I show all the plushies that I've made that are specifically on my market prep plan, all that good stuff. I also updated my board back there a little bit, so hopefully I'll make a video about that soon, about like how I keep on track with my market prep, because I just like I use that kind of the same way how I did with the Halloweenies, but instead of doing the tallies, I use little boxes and then I like cross out the box. I'll go more into it in another video, but look forward to that. Hey y'all, Editing Hanny here. And first things first, I'm sorry that I really do look crazy in these clips. I already said that, but watching them back in editing, I'm like, wow, your girl was going through it. And it really is because I thought I was going to be able to get this video up the day after Halloween, so I just wanted to get it all filmed and out of the way quickly. But now it's November 3rd. I still don't have this up yet. Basically, I've just had a lot come up in my personal life with my family, all of that, so I just have not had pretty much any time to dedicate to filming, editing, anything. And I know that in this video, I've been really pushing my whole market prep series, which by the way, I did put out one episode for that, so definitely go check that video out if you haven't yet. But I just wanted to let y'all know that it's probably not realistic right now to be putting out 2 videos a week, but I still have just really been enjoying YouTube. I love talking to you guys in the comments. Thank y'all for being so nice. It's crazy. I feel like doing YouTube has genuinely like helped my mental health. I really love doing it, so I don't want to stop. I just can't put out 2 videos, at least not yet, per week, maybe one day, but I still want to try to get at least 1 video out per week. So I wanted to ask you guys, would you rather have a more casual weekly vlog like this one has been, where of course I'll still be showing y'all everything that I'm market prepping, or would you rather have a more structured market prep type of video for me to show y'all? Let me know your thoughts, opinions, if you have any. And I think that that's all I have for y'all. Hopefully this video wasn't just me talking the whole time. Hopefully I showed y'all some cute stuff. I'm like, I don't even remember. I've been actually filming for a week this time, which is great, but I don't know what I did, y'all. So that's all the updates I got for y'all this week. Everything I made, from all the little popping guys to the cute little bat. I can say, really happy with everything I've made this week. I definitely wish that I could have made more, but even if I would have made like 100 plushies, I feel like that thought is always going to be in my head that I still could have made more. So I can't think like that. I just got to be happy with what I made, and I definitely am. I feel like I made a lot of cute little pieces this week and a lot of just like unique pieces, and I had fun with doing, the different modifications and just making things kind of unique and more my style, which is what I like to do with crochet, because you do see the same patterns over and over again. So it is fun to make some different things, or even to use those popular patterns but just turn them into something more unique. For example, like I love to do that with loaf cats. It's so fun. But I just love to do that, like taking a pattern and turning it into something that's super unique, putting my own personality, my own spin on it to make a fun item, a fun piece. And sadly, these next 3 weeks, I probably won't really have any super fun, whimsical pieces like that, because I really got to get onto the market prep grind. My yarn is supposed to be here on Tuesday. My yarn that I shopped for in my last video that I need for all my market prep patterns. So I'm hoping to make everything that I can that doesn't need any of that yarn in the meantime, between time, and then Tuesday I'm gonna get started right away trying to crochet all the little guys, trying to finish them all. We'll see how far I get. Of course, I'll be taking y'all along with me, showing y'all everything. As always, we'll see what we can get to. Hopefully everything, but we'll see. I hope y'all enjoyed this week's little crochet vlog. Well, and me talking about how much I love Halloween vlog. If you did enjoy today's video, definitely make sure to hit that thumbs up button down below. I would really appreciate that. Also, make sure to hit that subscribe button if you do want to see more of my face on your feed. Also, if you've made it to the end of today's video, definitely make sure to leave me a comment down below. I'm pretty sure I've already said it like 3 times in this video, but let me know. Did y'all dress up for Halloween? What did you dress up as? And what did you do? Did y'all go out? Did y'all stay in? I want to know about it. And also, if you guys did crochet any other like spooky type of items this week in preparation for Halloween, definitely let me know that as well, because I don't know if y'all can tell, but I love me some spooky crochet, some Halloween crochet. It's my favorite. So definitely let me know down below. Or of course, if you have any other thoughts, opinions about anything else in today's video, you can definitely say whatever you want about that down below as well. Or if you're more of a shy girly, like how I can be, and you don't really like to leave word comments, then of course we have an emoji for every video. And for this video, leave me any Halloween themed emoji. I know that we've already done this one recently, but I'm just so sad that Halloween spooky season is over. So let's celebrate it one last time. I want to see all those ghosts, pumpkins, bats, everything in the comments. Flood the comments with some spooky emojis, y'all. I hope that y'all had fun hanging out with me this week, because I definitely had so much fun hanging out with all of y'all. And I hope y'all have a magical rest of your day. Bye-bye! So I just thought that, oh, that's crazy. The friendship bracelet, what does this even say on it? Grimace shake. There you go, people. there you have it, Grimace shakes. I don't know, that's crazy. Anyway,